Of course, I am Kat Miller, and this is Dice TV. I once got this sneaky little question on a pre hire personality test. Do you ever feel like you don't want to get out of bed in the morning? Yeah. I never want to get out of bed in the morning. The covers are all cozy, and the only thing that's waiting out there for me is a never quite hot enough shower. So, why on earth would I want to get out of bed? Unfortunately, there was no bubble for that response, so I just said I strongly agree. In retrospect, I see what it was they were trying to do there, and well played, Denny's, well played. Since I got tripped up, I want to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen to you. So, here are 4 ways to beat that personality test so hard that its ancestors cry. First up, you need to understand the desired traits of the position you're applying for. By assessing these characteristics ahead of time, you'll be prepared for questions that ask you to agree or disagree with statements that are designed to measure behaviors related to the position you're applying for. The second way to prepare yourself is to take practice tests. Scope out a few practice tests online and take those, but be careful not to cast extreme answers regardless of the position you're applying for. For example, a project lead needs to score higher on social interaction, whereas a programmer needs to score higher on independent work preferences. It's important not to go to the extreme in either direction, though, so be sure to temper your responses. Tip number 3, spot the control questions. These are there specifically to weed out the people that are faking their way through this test. They'll hit you with, I have never been untruthful, even to save someone's feelings. Now come on, we've all told a little white lie, and sparing someone's feelings is probably the nicest reason to do so.
Oh, nice shirt, Kat.
If you say you strongly disagree, all you've done is cast doubt on the honesty of the rest of your answers. However, appearing overly tolerant of deceptive behaviors makes you look like a rule bender. So, again, your best bet is to avoid the extremes and hit that moderate sweet spot right down the middle. Finally, read the questions carefully. Multiple questions with similar wording are there to measure the consistency of your responses. They may try to throw you by simply inverting a question. One question would be to agree in some way with the statement, I have a good imagination. Later, they'll ask the same question just backwards. I do not have a good imagination. If you strongly agree to the first one, you have to strongly disagree to the second so that your answers are consistent. Read through all the questions carefully so you can spot reverse wording or similar phrasing, and also words like never, often, or sometimes, and then consider carefully to what extent you agree or disagree. Follow these 4 simple steps and you can dramatically improve your score and your chances by providing consistent, honest answers. I'm Kat Miller and this is Dice TV.